should the person who invites always pay for the date? So if I invited you out, should I always have to pay since I invited you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm from the old school. Male, yeah, the male should pay.
Yes. But if I
Um,
invited you, I should pay. I mean, I think because if I'm saying, hey, and this is where I become the sucker. Like if I want to go somewhere to eat and I know like you not somebody who has it all the time, I just want to go eat. Like, let's go. I just want to go out. I want to go eat. I want to go have fun. Like, let's go. Who cares? Like you don't have, if I'm asking you to go out, that means I want to go out. I want to go to this restaurant. I'm not calculating what you got. I'm saying that this is where I want to go. Let's go. Like, let's go today. Like, let's go eat. I want to go
So
eat.
I got a question. So you know I don't have it, right? And you
Mhm.
invite me out. So you saying I'm gonna take care of it. But sometimes men, their pride and their ego step up. So when that
that's right.
bill come out, what if I say nah, we gotta split this? How you gonna feel about that?
I might feel away.
You might
I
why?
might
Talk
feel
about
away.
why would you feel
You know
away?
what? Because if we've been dating for a while, I'm gonna hand you my card before we even go in the restaurant. Like you said, that male ego, that male pride, and people are watching. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like people are watching, they see me go in my bag and pull something out and pay for it. It's only maybe 5% of people who may think like me, like, oh, okay, look at her taking care of her man. But the other
Mhm.
95% people like, look at that lame man. He can't even pay for her meal. And then it opens up room for men to be like, you know what, he can't pay for you. But you don't even know. You don't even know if this is a joint bank account. You don't know that. This could be a joint bank account. And what if it's his card that I have in my wallet?
Mm,
You don't
Well,
know
I'm gonna
that.
tell you,
Your
I don't mind
assumption.
if you pay. Spoil me. I'm that person. Spoil me.
right,
And
right,
a couple years ago, I went out, I'm dating this guy. We go out or whatever. We had a rooftop patio. I pay for it. It's just drinks because we had already went to eat or whatever. It's just drinks, and we go to the rooftop patio. And the girl was like, "Okay, she paying. Okay, it's too many women coming here, and they letting these men pay." But it was only her. Now we could have went anywhere else in Buckhead, and somebody else would have said something totally opposite.
Yeah. And on the real note, I'm from the old school, so I like to take care of everything. That's just how I operate. That's
right.
how I grew up, all of that good stuff. I will say that I am one, if somebody else brings out a card or something of that nature, I'm the one who gonna take care of it because that's just who I am. That's just how I was built on that sense. So it's really difficult for somebody like myself to allow somebody else to take care of me in any type of way because I built such a strong point of being independent. And so it's really difficult for me to let people in unless I'm okay with them. Like you got to be able to break down that barrier and get in that wall, and we be like we good because I don't
But you know
ever
what?
go
I
in
know how to
position.
handle people like you
What's
easily.
that?
Yeah,
How you do?
I'm gonna go to our waiter or waitress on my way to the restaurant and be like, here's my card. When you come back, just bring me the check and I'll sign it. No
well, you
issues.
gonna have to do that for somebody,
Yeah,
like
right,
myself,
right.
right?
Well,
Now,
you gonna take that away from him? Why would you take that away from him? He's offering. He doing. Got a gentleman, and he's probably someone
And
who
that's
was
okay to be a
want to pay.
gentleman. But then look at the tone that we're in right now. Look
mhm,
at the tone where we're in right now, where women are expecting a
mhm.
man to take care of it and not saying, okay, let me come out of my pocket. Like, let me do for my man. Like, let me do for this guy that I date. Let me show him how interested I am in him. Let me show him that I'm invested in this, what we got going on. It's not just him that's invested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go all out. Spend my last penny. I'm gonna go all the way out. Like all the way out. Like, And I know I step on some toes when I do this because, I've had comments for like, you just do what you want to do. I mean, yes, I do, but it's not to diminish you as a person or not to say that I don't think you're capable. It's me just saying, you know what, this is something I wanted to do. So let me do it. Like, because I don't want to keep asking, like, are we going to do this? Or are we going to do that? If I want to do it, I've already calculated it in my head. This is what I'm doing. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here's my goal sheet, whatever the case may be. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not a procrastinator. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait.
So, question,
So,
question: for you. Do you think it's okay for women or even men to do these date verification stuff now, like been verified or something? I can't remember. I was looking for the actual dating thing now, where people will post a picture of their date, and if that person had been with somebody else, they get a chance now to comment and say,
Are you talking about the
"Yeah,
T app?
the T app, that's it."
I don't know nothing about the T app, but they do have I had a Facebook, but my phone was stolen in June. And so I'm not on Facebook anymore, but they had a page where that says, "Is this your man?"
Hmm. I can tell you right now, one of my dudes got caught up on the T app. He got caught up on the T app. That joker came to me, he like, "Yo, Mark, they got me." I said, "What you they got you?" He was like, "Yo, these two chicks was talking about me." I said, "Well, how did they get you?" He said, "Man, they posted me on the T app."
What? Yeah, I heard the
Yeah.
T app was literally like stealing people information. Like,
Yo, he said they posted me on the T app. He said I got caught up on the T app. I said, "Word." I said, "Word." Well, you know.
now I will say this. I will say this because I am a little OCD about people. And I actually have saved myself quite a bit of pain, heartache, or whatever the case may be. I will research you. If I know your name, I'm going to Google and see if I can find anything prior to this first date because it's been too many times where a guy has approached me. He's nice. He's sweet. He's, oh, let's go out on a date. Let's do this. Let's do that. I want you to, like, let's go somewhere for the weekend or whatever. Come to find out, this person is married. You
Mm.
want to know how I know that? I've been in mortgage since 2003. Public record is amazing. You
Mhm.
hear me? Public record. So if you know the county somebody lives in, the state somebody lives in, and you research their name, and if it comes up with another individual on that, you know what? I'm just gonna do a little screenshot and I'm gonna say, I know this is where you live because you spoke about where you live,
Mm.
and this isn't for me. And you can say whatever it is that you want to say, like, oh, we're in the middle of a divorce. Well, handle your divorce first because I don't feel like you should be concentrating on getting into something new, regardless of where you are in your divorce. Like, I think that there is definitely sometimes things you got to unpack with a therapist, with somebody, like get some therapy or whatever, because I'm hearing that men who go through divorce, sometimes they don't remarry because they so traumatized by the first one that they don't want to go through it again. And it's because the woman that then took you through that. So you think somebody else no, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
need you to
Makes sense.
get what you got going, unpack whatever it is you need to unpack, whatever lie you about to come up with. I'm I'm yeah. And then then we get to the point where you lied because you wasn't honest about where you were in your life. So now you are labeled a liar. And anything you say to me after that, I don't believe. I'm gonna question every single thing. If you're a person who has your phone in your hand every minute of the day when I'm around you, and then I call or I text you and it takes you 45 minutes to an hour to respond, you're a liar. You are a liar. And you cannot bypass not being honest up front and thinking that somebody can is gonna be okay after that because they're always gonna question what you say. And in dating, you shouldn't have to question what somebody says to you. You should be able to trust what they say. And I get it. People say trust is earned, not given. No, actually, trust is given first. You want to know why? You have no reason not to trust this person in the beginning. They haven't given you any reason not to trust them until they've given you a reason not to trust them. And then from that point on, everything is questionable. What, you
Hmm.
went to work at 8:01? Why would you like everything is everything is questionable. Like, no.
So you don't read the T. Don't put them on the T app. You go looking for property.
Hey,
Looking for
That's me.
property. I'm looking for photo. Like if I go and put somebody's name in Google, I mean, LinkedIn is gonna come up first, but I prefer not LinkedIn because LinkedIn tell you when somebody searched your profile. So you don't want that, but you just try to go and see what you can find as public record. And sometimes it's easy to I miss my Facebook because I mean it's easy to kind of like type in somebody's name, and if they don't have their security settings the correct way, you go see some stuff and you be like, oh, you know what? About that date on Thursday, I don't think I'm gonna make it, and honestly, I'm thinking that this is probably not even gonna work.
so I got a question. So you checked them out, everything operates well, and you initiated. You was like, all right, we're gonna go get some seafood. So you go to the place to go get some seafood and whatnot, and all of a sudden, this person orders the specialty on it, and it's a dolphin from Australia. And now this is $300.
He ain't my person.
What do you feel about the bill? Will you take care of that bill, or we got discussions?
We got discussions because that's not my person. That's not my person.
He's not your person.
No,
He might
that's
want
not my
to.
person. And I think that even if you are paying, I think you still need to stay under a certain threshold.
Boom. So that was my question where I wanted to go. Do you think there should be a budget in
Absolutely.
place or budgetary expectation for a first date?
Absolutely.
And should that be discussed among the two, or should the person who initiated just have their budget in their head?
Well, if I say we going to, I don't know what part of, are you in Georgia, Marcus?
Yep, I'm in the A.
So you close to me.
I'm on
Okay.
the outside.
What, on the east side?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
ugh, ugh. Okay, we won't discuss that. Okay. So let's just say like this person says we going to Papados
Okay.
for our first date. Granted, I wouldn't. I would probably be like, no, I'm gonna say no. It's too loud. I can't hear you. I can't concentrate. It's too much going on. Like I need to be able to see you. I am a person who looks at the menu prior to going. So
Mm.
in my head, I'm gonna calculate the